I promised myself I would not go back and play. And, of course, I had to. Because it's Myst, and I'm Punko, and I like Myst. But I didn't do much. I didn't do much. You didn't miss much. What I did was I managed to use our awesome little steampunk pterodactyl laser here to finally blow up the marker outside of Farley's home, outside of the community center. The one that I couldn't get at, it just involved going around in another spot and turning the device around. So I was able to turn it around and blow up that one, and I was able to blow up the one by the waterfall that I also couldn't reach with the same method, just turned it around. Nothing happened after I got them all blown up. And I'm a little confused by that, but let's take a ride around while we wait for Paul to get here. I think he should be almost here by now. Get back in our awesome cart. And the tree is still bald on that sign. Yeesh, man, you guys, people in their cars seem to be trying to ruin your house. I feel bad for the tree. The tree's like, I'm just trying to sit here and look pretty, and people keep hitting me with their cars. Whoop. Let's back it up a little. There we go. So, my little brother, you might recognize him as your faithful mod Paused in this game. He's not here yet, but he went ahead and played the entire game after we were done playing it because he's got nothing better to do. I had to work, but he played the rest of the game, and he said it's not as long as other Myst games. I was expecting it to be pretty long because we haven't even gotten off the hub world yet, and if you've never played Myst before, you know that the first world you enter is always the hub world, which is, we're still in it. And you're supposed to go and find other worlds and, you know, link to them. We're still in the hub world right now. And, even though this isn't a Myst game, it operates very much like a Myst game. So there are no linking books, there are no Denis, there's no Atris, there's no Catherine, you know, the entirety of, like, the linking books, mechanic isn't here. But there's something very similar. That's why it's the... Boom. That's why it's the spiritual successor to Myst. And something that I was thinking about last night when I was going to sleep, I kept getting confused about the topography of this place. If you notice, like, we just went all the way by Farley's house, and yet now we're right back over to the top of... We're overlooking the garage. And what I'm not sure, so don't laugh at me if I'm wrong about this, but I think that when you exit one instance of this bubble that we're in, this large dome and everything, you see the alien world is out there, we're not actually passing into the alien world. When you exit one side of it, like say the south, you're walking back in through the north. Because I kept getting and I will be the first to say that I am very bad with directions. Like, really bad with directions. I'm very confused about directions all the time. But I was looking at the map in Farley's house, and I kept getting really confused by walking through those walls and noticing that I wasn't just walking into some contiguous area. And it was really, really irritating to me. I couldn't understand it. In fact, it was right over here that I found it. I was like, walking over in this area, over by these bits. The bits! And, you know, I was goofing around over here. And I just like this little spot right here. I went up here, I went over here. And I was like, you know, I really want to get, like, over there. I can probably go around this, you know, if I walk out that side and come around the rock, I can, you know, exit from, like, another area. And that'll be great. Ugh. God, here we go. Actually, no, it was down here that I was thinking that. I went to this little path right here. You see how I can't get over this pile of rocks? I can walk over here, but, like, there's, like, a little spot over on the other side of the rock, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna, like, go through here and walk around the rocks. But then I went here, and it's not the same place. In fact, you can kind of see it, but you see how it moves? When I go backwards, it goes forwards. It's not a reflection. We are actually, when we enter, you know, this wall, like on, like, say, the south side of the bubble, we come right back out the north side. We're actually just, it constantly feeds you right back into the bubble. You're not ever actually leaving it. And that was like, and I'm sure somebody was like, duh, Punko, like, how dumb are you? Hey Star, how's it going? What's up, is your boy? What's up, Hate? What happened with Teebs yesterday? He went to jail. Again. Again. But, yeah, the more I looked at it, the more I was like, see, right here, we're outside of the gas station, which, if you recall, was way on the other side of town. But then when we walk through the hole here, and go around the other side, Farley's house is right over there, on the opposite side of town. So when you walk through a bubble, it automatically shoots you to the opposite end of the bubble that corresponds with that. So we're never actually leaving this bubble that we're in. We just keep getting put back into it in the opposite direction. And that was what was really, to borrow Snake Chief's phrase, that was really creasing my cabbages. Him and Snake Chief crease Gordon's cabbages, but good. Yeah, seriously, I said it right as you posed that. Can't wait for the next Teebs. Yeah, we were brainstorming new Teebs ideas in the Discord today. We came up with some pretty funny ones. One that I thought was pretty hilarious. So, Star, just to get you up to speed, since you're kind of like our hint guide, I have successfully blown up all of the mayor's little markers by figuring out how to turn the pterodactyl around. Also, I'm gonna get out and point to it. Oh, for crying out loud, I can't just climb over a rock. This is truly basic mist. I also was able to angle down here and blow up that, but I don't know exactly where the entrance is to that. So, I know that the gas station is right over there. So that's where we are now, and I'm just trying to look at what to do next. Hey, Liaison Fawn, what's up? I don't know if I said hi to Apollo, but hi, Apollo. So we're gonna get in our little steampunk pterodactyl. I'm sorry, it looks like one, like the head. You get inside and it's like you're riding around on the old Disney like flying unicorn ride, which I think is now the flying hippogriff. But look, it's got like a little head. I feel like I'm flying around on this little ride. It's kind of great. Even like I am such a child that I love like goofy little carnival rides and even imitations of carnival rides on my screen. I'm like, oh boy, I can't wait to giggle and clap like a child watching a magic act. But you see, we were just at the gas station, went through the wall, and now we're back at Farley's. We are on the opposite end of the bubble. So, clearly. And we have all successfully turned our cart around by going that way. I'm not really pleased with the mechanic of these levers. I think it's kind of hard to get your mouse right on it to turn it. It can be difficult. So we're gonna back it up a bit here. I still really do like this game. I will tell you one thing that I cut out, because honestly it lends nothing for you to watch, is that this game has incredible long loading times, and it's not my game. Like, it's not my computer that's doing that. Because if you Google, like, Obduction, long loading time, everybody else will say the same thing. It takes forever for the game to start up. But once it does get going, you know, it's pretty good. Oh, and my brother paused, was going over some tech issues with me, and we will be, futzing with the, no, I'm gonna go the other way. We will be messing with the settings in OBS and everything so we can get you a higher resolution on games like this with no lag. Or very little lag. Because right now, like, I'm watching it on a separate computer right now. I'm just watching it on my laptop next to what I'm doing right here on my desktop. And it looks like okay, but you really don't get the effect of all the really, really nice quality stuff. What is this game? Is your boy. This is Obduction. Have you ever heard of Myst? Myst was always been my very favorite game ever. And all the Riven, Exile, Revelations, End of Ages, Path of the Shell, Tujini, like all the expansions and like sequels and everything. I loved them. And this is the spiritual successor, which was actually kickstarted, which I completely forgot about. I'm gonna rotate this thing one more time, just because I feel like it. So I haven't rotated. I still haven't understood why we need to rotate this tower. Other than it's fun to do. But I know somebody in chat was like, rotate it one more time, and I don't know if they were just being comical or if they, I don't know, but let's go see. Yeah, see, it doesn't reach to anywhere. That's why I'm like, I don't know why we need to. It's a terrific view. I mean, look at that. And no, this being Myst. No, you cannot jump to your death. Yeah, you're probably, boy, you're too young to remember Myst. It first came out in like the very early 90s. I was like 9 or 10 years old. I've been playing it for, man, decades, like a long time. And it was extremely popular. It did incredibly well. And so it had many sequels. And now it's, you basically have to, like, explore these big giant worlds and just figure out, like, where all the people went, solve all the puzzles inside it, etc. So, Star, if you've got a suggestion for us on where to go next, I'll be pleased to take that suggestion. So I think I've gone about as far as I can go right now as far as blowing up all of the mayor's ridiculous little edict rocks. His tour guide for stupid people. And this is the waterfall. This is where the water comes from. Like, thanks, Dracula. Like, wow, that is so startling. I never would have figured that. Yeah, I don't think this really does much of anything. Which is odd. Perhaps it's, perhaps it's something that's going on at the bottom, though. I don't understand this. I know that this circle, specifically. Oh, by the way, I did take some time and read the rest of the lore in the series because, like, I went and read all those pieces of paper and whatnot because it was an enormous pain in the neck, and I knew you wouldn't want to sit there and watch me read it. How terribly exciting to watch me read something. And that sphere is likely grabbed out of another alien world, which is why it has this alien-looking technology in it. And I will sum up the three. There's actually 3 other races of aliens that have been connected to this world with us. Just ordered a pizza. Hell yeah. All right. It's Abduction Pizza Day. Gonna be in and out, having a terrible day. Aw, Destiny. Aw. Oh, you're not that young? Boy's not that young? Well, I'm 35, so, I assume everybody under 30 is young. Destiny, you're not having a good day? I hope you're, maybe you can hang with us and we'll make you feel better. Everybody give Destiny an e-hug. One of those interwebs hugs. So, let's see here. Star, if you're listening in on the chat, go ahead and give us a hint. Now we've got everything turned on, because you remember we went into the garage. Oh, the garage! Haha, that's right. There was that big device in there that we didn't actually take a look at yet. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, that was like... super scary. Okay. So this thing... I don't even... Like, what? I'm just gonna start poking things. Okay. Here is what I got. I can put this together with some of the reading that I did in the series thus far. Digital squish. I had this on but muted because I was on the phone with my mom. Aw, Caddis, tell your mom I said hi. Everybody squish Destiny so she's having a much better day. Squish. I'm squishing you in my mind. A hug squish. Alright, so according to the reading that I did, you remember that CW, the dude in the mechanical toilet, or whatever, that we were talking to, said that they were having a war with the Mofang, which is a kind of alien. And they are, according to my reading, they are the most humanoid. They look the most like us. They kind of look almost like, you know, generic, like, gray humans, you know, they got, like, the larger heads and the larger eyes, but they're human-shaped. And they can communicate with us pretty well. They're not like great at it, but they've learned most of our languages. And they give us they give these people a bunch of technology to mess around with. And I'm just going to look around while I talk. There's also a second race. There are actually 3 different races, including the humans that are in Hunrath right now. There are 4 races, and they're all connected through that tree. Mola Cola, huh? I doubt it. They're all connected through that tree, which kind of almost acts as the linking book of this series. You know, if you're into Myst. And, oof. God, that's so creepy. So the Mofang can talk to us. They were kind of like our allies for a while. Then there's the other people, the Valine or Villian. I'm gonna say Valine. Looks like Valine. They created this device. And they have, apparently, no way of really communicating with us because they don't speak in a frequency that we can hear, and they can't hear the frequencies that we speak in because we speak in, like, you know, a pretty high frequency like humans do, and theirs are like ultra low, and they're not set up to actually understand what we're saying and blah blah blah. But they have been able to communicate by making devices that we communicate through, and they've given us some technology. I say us, but the people of Hunrath. They've given them technology like this, which for the Valine is all voice controlled. But since we can't produce the kind of sounds that they can, CW and the other people have been modifying their technology to kind of work in a way that we can use. Now, I have a photo of something here. If you'll see. Worksheet. Multi-purpose Valine control panel interface. So, this is the thing. Yeah, my brother told me about this puzzle, and as soon as he gets here, we're gonna tackle it, because he interestingly enough told me that this puzzle is actually built on base 4 math. And anybody who's a friend of mine or on this channel knows that I don't understand math. Now, if you see, you kind of use this device to move stuff around. See, now those are connected, etc. So I guess you're not supposed to actually touch this part. You're supposed to input it over here. I'm going to walk away from it for now and see if it closes. There we go. See if it resets. Oh, it didn't reset. Well, we'll get paused in here when he is able to get in, and we will talk about that puzzle more, because, I'm sorry, base 4 math. If it turns out to be as complicated as he thinks, or as he said, I'm going to be a little annoyed at this game, because not everybody understands base 4 math. And the note said that was like their hint. They said, oh, they have a base 4 counting system, and I was like, dude, I barely understood base 10 when I was in college, so yeah. Stargaz here. Remember 15. I don't know what that means. Wish Lynx was here. His degree is in mathematics. Where's your husband, dude? Caddis, get him in here. Remember 15. You're gonna have to unpack that one for me. Ugh, it's just so creepy. I don't want to touch it. What I really want to do is enter this phone number into that phone again. Because, I mean, come on. I don't know if, like, this kid right here on the side was, like, one of the backers that got, like, an Easter egg in the game where they're like, yeah, and you'll get your face in the game. I don't know. It looks like, this guy looks like he's from the picture, but these two guys' heads look like they were added in, so I don't know if maybe those are backers who got to be in the game. Because this was on Kickstarter. Math gives me legit panic attacks. I don't trust math. It's like, numbers are just like rogue letters, in my opinion. Number 15. It's the yellow house. Yellow house? You mean the white house? Farley's house is white. I don't remember there being a yellow house anywhere on the premises. But I'll go look again. Ooh, they got a license plate collection, just like my dad. He's got one from, like the 40s. It's like a little vanity plate that says, "Hit Hitler, boycott Germany." Which is great, because I grew up in Germany. So, he just had it. Well, he's at work. What a scrub. Yeah! Your husband's a total scrub for working a job. Get him on his phone. Honey, we need you! There's math involved! I don't remember where there is a yellow house, unless you mean there's a yellow house in town. And even then, I don't know what number 15 is. Sorry, it's been a few days since I played this game, if you recall. But, let's go goof around for a bit. Number 15. Let's go check the map. Oh, wait, where did my map go? This is gonna be chat plays Obduction. There's no numbers on those. That I know of. You know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna go up that ramp. There's a ramp I can't get to on the cliff above the garage. Which is bugging me a little bit. I'm sure it'll come up eventually, but for now, let's see if I can go over here. What the? Seriously? I can't climb back? I have to, oh. I have to take a ride. Diggerland! Diggerland, a place where you can operate heavy machinery for fun! Diggerland's awesome. If you've never been, on the East Coast near Jersey, Diggerland's pretty great. You get to go there and operate, machinery all you want. Caterpillar machinery, big machinery. Want to get up here. Cannot seem to. Gonna have to, I guess, lower that from the other side. Let's see here. Aww. My friend Dia was, I was asking Dia, I was like, Dia, how much you want for your Daft Punk helmet that I wore at the party on New Year's Eve? I want that. I want that Tomas helmet. I want it. How, do you commission? I want it. And she's like, no, I didn't actually make it for once. I got it from a friend who does prop making. And he doesn't make them anymore. I'm like, I hate you, Dia's friend. Look, they got giant Legos. Or is that a train? Giant Lego trains. You know what I need? I need Paul here to help out. What are we gonna do without that dude? I don't know. There's a lot of things I could climb on if I weren't, really terribly bad at climbing. Seriously? I would just climb out here and go down there, but apparently it will not let me. It's like, no, you cannot. And this is where they get all the stuff from the new arrivals. Various country flags. Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna really need that. That's gonna come in handy. It's the yellow house. Number 15. You're confusing me, dude. Hang on. I think that might be... Let's see here. Oy, people are like, can I get a commission for... I'm like, I'm busy. Yes, you can, but I'm busy. Leave me alone. Oy, if only we could figure out what Stargazier meant. In the meantime, I just like riding this thing. It's fun. I don't remember there being a yellow house, but I will go back into town. I'll take your word for it. I'll go take a look. You gotta wonder why they built that. Like, they're just like... They couldn't just build a bridge. They're like, no, it's gotta be like a little ride. Hello?
Hey.
Oh, hey, Paul's here. Hang on.
Hey, Paul. Hey, how we doing?
Just in time, I just started.
Oh, nice.
Mostly I've just been goofing. Okay, let me get the other chair.
Look at that. Oh, take this one?
Yeah, just remember to lower it.
Oh, okay.
How's it going, Paul?
Well, you know.
Oh, God. We
Hey,
drew an amazing Batman comic yesterday.
Did you?
And you were going to be so excited about it.
Excellent.
Okay. Remind me not to sit back in this chair again. I don't want to fall out of the chair.
Now, do you really want me to remind you? Because it was pretty funny.
Yes, I do really want you to remind me. Do you want, are you hungry?
You know, I could eat.
Because I know you just got off of work.
Yeah.
Here. Where you guys are going to put the pizza in. Oh, you got to see, here, hang on.
Alright.
Just a second, I want to interrupt this to show Paul the new graphic.
Let's see. New
Oh, wait. Obduction with a pizza.
Aha, nice.
And also...
There we go.
Why did that pizza burn? Except I had to go in and change it to
Thursday night
Thursday
pizza
night
burn.
pizza burn.
Yeah, no.
Soda's in the freezer.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
Alright, guys. We're gonna make a pizza.
So when last we left our hero...
Whoever we are.
Yeah.
I did do a couple things offline.
Oh, okay.
Just reading.
Alright.
So I'll fill you in on all the various alien species we share this crap junction with.
I got it.
There's actually 3 others.
3 others.
3 other kinds of aliens. All of whom I don't care for.
They're all bad news?
Well, they're not. No, I wouldn't have a beer with them. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I mean, some of them you can't. Some of them, like, they have no alien concept of beer.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy. Some of them don't even like Fish Boulder. And, I mean, we love Fish Boulder. Oh, are you playing this game again? Oh, crap.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Alright. Let me get into my chairs. Oh. Read this.
Well, let's see.
I'm showing him the Adventures of Terrible Batman before I put it on Etsy. Oh, actually, it is on Etsy now. It's just, but I haven't shipped it out yet because no one's bought it yet, so there you go. Alright, let's get that down. I'm gonna put this in the middle so I can see it too. There.
Let's see here.
I have the chat on open in another computer so that it doesn't drag down what we're doing here. Right now, Stargazier is being highly mysterious.
Really?
Yes, he or she is, or they, is, like, number 15, the yellow house. I'm like, okay, yeah, a wet crow doesn't fly at night. I don't understand, like, what house? Because what I did was, I figured out how to blow up those other, mayor rocks that we couldn't, had to turn the thing around. So I found a place to turn it around. And, so I blew all those up, and so as far as I know, they're all blown up now.
Alright.
Also found out something very interesting, because I was getting really, really confused with the layout of the place. And you know I'm terrible with directions to begin with.
Right.
Right. Like, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
After much soda and experimentation, I found out that when you, like, try to exit the bubble, like, on, like, the south side, you're coming back in on the north side.
Okay.
It simply redirects you into the same bubble, so we never leave it. That whole graphic outside with the alien world, I don't know if that's even there, but I know that we never actually leave the bubble. We simply come back in on the opposite side of the bubble.
Huh.
Every time we try to leave. Which is like, that's why I was getting so confused with where everything was, because we'd be by Farley's house and we'd try to walk through the wall in the bubble and we'd suddenly be back here. Like, way up on the other side of town. And
I guess it kind of has to be that way, though, because there's not pathways to get everywhere.
Well, it's just odd because, like, I just thought it was an odd thing that there is no way to get out of it. You're never actually leaving. You're just going back in.
So what's next on our to-do list here?
Well,
where are we taking the car now?
I'm going to go back into town.
Okay.
And Stargazer has given us a hint about a yellow house.
Number 15, the yellow house.
It's the yellow house. Like, in the yellow house?
Or number 15 is the yellow house.
Your typo is baffling us, dude. We don't know. So, what yellow house? Because there's a white house, there's Farley's house, the community center. I don't see a yellow house. Let's get out and look. Oh, I'm sorry, we're too close to the magic ghost, or whatever. That doesn't let us get out of the car. Oh, by the way, it's 8:44. Let's think about the pizza.
Alright.
8:40, so let's check it in like 10 minutes, because those things cook pretty fast.
Alright.
Maybe that's why my thing always bursts into flames, is because my food, like, my oven cooks so quickly, I don't know.
Oh, could be.
Is it? No, it's a white house. It's not a yellow one. It's a white one.
But is it number 15?
None of them have numbers on them.
They don't?
No. Oh,
it must be horrible to get your mail here.
Yeah, I was like, well, who the hell would you get mail from?
Well,
Literally. Who would you get mail from?
You know what, though? I mean, there's that whole other side of the town that you can't get to.
No, you just walk out the other end.
Well...
But yeah, there are no numbers on the houses.
Huh.
And, I don't...
And we're supposed to remember 15, too. That's another Stargazer clue. Remember it.
I don't remember... I don't recall ever hearing about it, but what I'm going to do is I think the problem is I haven't restarted chat. So they may actually be giving us clues and I can't see them.
Oh.
I think that one's frozen up. So let's just open up, Twitch over here for a minute. Because that's actually been sitting like that for the last 5 minutes. So I'm like, has nobody commented in 5 minutes? Or are they like desperately like, we're trying to tell you?
Oh, that would be embarrassing.
I don't know if it would be embarrassing. I think it would be funny. Funny and embarrassing?
Maybe.
Read you some Batman.
Oh, okay.
Chat wrote a really great Teebs comic. Terrible Batman. Hang on, guys. I'm just uploading, or I'm loading up chat because it seems that chat may have frozen up so that we can't see your comments. So you may be shouting at us like hints, and we may not be able to see it at all, which would be funny to me, at any rate.
It'd be depressing. I need clues for these.
I don't know if it's depressing. Here, let's go back to the game. Number 15. Number 15 what? Stargazer is driving me nuts. Driving me crazy. That's odd. Twitch doesn't seem to be working at all. On 2 different computers.
What if we're recording this and it's going nowhere?
No, it is, because it was streaming a bit earlier. Oh, I'm getting a notice. Yeah, that character broken. What? What? Oh, my brother, our esteemed mod Paused, is texting me.
Huh.
Ugh. Just pulled over first. My brother is texting me He's texting me from the road. He actually, like, saw what I was doing and pulled over to comment, like a good person.
Huh.
You figured out the geometry hint, I got you. Ugh, you mean geography, not geometry, you twerp. Hey.
Well...
No, don't even say they're the same thing. They're not the same
No,
thing.
I wasn't going to say they're the same thing, but maybe it is a geometry clue.
No, it isn't!
It could be.
That's not geometry, that's geography!
I was thinking of the number 15. Maybe the number 15 has something to do with the geometric angles or shapes in this situation. I don't know.
Okay, but, like, those are two separate people giving those clues.
Why?
I don't think
They could be in cahoots.
Crap, Caddis, are you in cahoots with my little brother?
I think Stargazer, right, was 15.
Okay, Stargazer.
Stargazer might be in cahoots.
I don't want anybody to cahoots anywhere. I just want to find my chapstick. It's in the pocket of my jacket. Everybody stop cahooting.